Normally, we have a navigation lock for boat lifting beside a dam. Falkirk Wheel is a rotating boat lift in Scotland, connecting the Forth and Clyde Canal with the Union Canal. The lift is named after the nearby town of Falkirk in central Scotland. Falkirk Wheel's diameter is 35 meters, two opposing arms, extending 15 meters, beyond the central axle, and each taking the shape of a Celtic-inspired, double-headed axe. Two sets of these axe-shaped arms are connected to a 3.8 meters diameter central axle of length 28 meters. Two diametrically opposed water-filled casings, each with a capacity of 250 cubic meters, are fitted between the ends of the arms. After introducing its structure, we go on to talk about torsional moment. If M1 equals M2, and as their directions are reverse, M motor will be small. How does M1 equals M2? G1 should equals G2.
I have a question. If boats are different size, weights on tow casings are different, how to balance the torsional moment?
Care is taken to maintain the water levels on each side, thus balancing the weight on each arm. Archimedes principle: floating objects displace their own weight in water, so when the boat enters, the amount of water leaving the casing is exactly the same as the boat. Thus G1 always equals G2.
This is very important.
Besides, in order to maintain the water levels on each side to within 37 millimeters, it using a site-wide computer control system comprising water level sensors, automated sluices and pumps. It improves accuracy. It takes just 22.5 kilowatt to power 10 hydraulic motors, which consume just 1.5 kilowatt-hours or 5.4 mJ per half turn, roughly the same as boiling 8 kettles of water. The mechanism of Falkirk Wheel. A gearing mechanism using 3 large identically sized gears connected by 2 smaller ones, ensures that they turn at precisely the correct speed and remain correctly balanced. Each end of each casing is supported on small wheels, which run on rails on the inside face of the 8 meters diameter holes at the ends of the arms. The rotation is controlled by a train of gears, an alternating pattern of 3 8 meters diameter ring gears, and 2 smaller idler gears, all with external teeth. The large central gear is fitted loosely over the axle at its machine room end, and fixed in place to prevent it from rotating. The 2 smaller gears are fixed to each of the arms of the wheel at its machine room end. The casings are required to turn with the wheel in order to remain level. The weight of the casings on the bearings is generally sufficient to rotate themselves. When the motors rotate the central axle, the arms swing and the small gears engage the central gear, which results in the smaller gears rotating at a higher speed than the wheel but in the same direction. The smaller gears engage the large ring gears at the end of the casings, driving them at the same speed as the wheel but in the opposite direction. This cancels the rotation due to the arms and keeps the casing stable and perfectly level. The casings are required to turn with the wheel in order to remain level. The weight of the casings on the bearings is generally sufficient to rotate themselves.
Just look at the right side.
Diagrams of gear systems that had been proposed in the very first concepts were modeled by Kettle, using his 8-year-old daughter's Lego.
Falkirk Wheel comes from Lego. Let's build its elegant model with Lego. Welcome to Camellia Cafe. More interesting products and learnings, please visit www.camellia.xin. Your precious ideas will improve our products and service greatly.